Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Tyler Price. In my channel, we talk about productivity, financials or money, books, lifestyle, and everything else. Today, I wanted to share a bit about some of the books that I plan to read in 2024, especially nonfiction or self-help books. I think that, as we're all thinking about the 2024, the next year, and looking for ways to upgrade our lives, we're also trying to determine, what are some of the areas that we need to focus on. So I think for me, definitely finances is one of them. I like to talk about money. And so when I'm not talking about books on this channel, when I'm not talking about productivity, I'll be talking about money because I think everything is connected. And so it's important that to really have ourselves being completely whole. Our financials are just as important as anything else. And as I shared with you all, I don't buy books for the aesthetics. I buy them to read them. I work hard for my money, so I'm not just going to go to Barnes and Noble and blow $200 to say, "Ooh, look, check out my books." Now, no shade to those who do, but also I enjoy having conversations about how can we better ourselves. And so, in addition to like some of the fluffy, fun books that we'll be reading in 2024 on this channel, I also want to read some important productivity books. And so there'll be a lot that I plan to read. On this list, you won't see a Brene Brown yet. I love her. She's in my fantasy world where I reside at times, she's my best friend. But she's not on this list for the first part. While I was filming a video on the five nonfiction books that I plan on reading in 2024, the camera died, so most of what I filmed was not captured. So I'm going to refilm it now, and I wanted to go over the 5 books that I plan to read, nonfiction books that I plan to read next year. So I have them right here. And we will start with the first one. And the first one is called The Urgent Life. And The Urgent Life is by Bozoma St. John. Bozoma St. John she is a marketing executive, I think it was marketing, for several large companies, I believe Netflix and something else. And so this book came out, and it's about her life. I'm especially interested in reading the book because she's a professional in corporate America. She's a woman a black woman who shows up unapologetically herself, and so I'm just very interested to read about her experiences as a woman in corporate America too. I've had my share of successes and also disappointments. So it'll be great to just kind of see from her perspective, especially at that C-suite level, what she's going through. So I'm assuming that's what's in this book. At least I'm hoping that's what's in it. So I'll be reading that sometime in 2024, and I'll let you guys know if you want to join me, and maybe we could do a book club on it. But I probably should read it first. Okay? So that's the first book. The second book is The Subtle Act of Not Giving Up. I'm excited about this book because I think that we need to definitely care about what people think, but also care less about what people think. And so the focus of this group is really living a good life and not really worrying about other people or what they think. So I'm super excited about reading it. I hope there's some strategies there because we stop ourselves from doing things that we want to do because we're very worried about what people think, about what they will say, about how they'll respond or react to us. So I would like to level up my life, and any support strategies that I can find, I'm excited about that. So that's the next one. On this channel, we talk about money. As I said, we talk about books, productivity, money, and everything else. And so this book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, is by Ramit Sethi. I believe he had a show on Netflix that I saw, and also he has a YouTube channel. I've seen a couple of his episodes, and so really practical strategies to money. We will be talking a lot about money on this channel. I love talking about books, money, productivity, Notion pages, and everything in between. So definitely wanted to read this book, and something that we all can read together, and hopefully get some strategies around being intentional with our finances. I know there's a lot of channels on YouTube and a lot of so-called experts about money out there, but from my understanding, or even at least in my opinion, your financial journey is yours. You definitely need somebody to help you with the roadmap, but it is your journey in terms of prioritizing what's important to you. I know with me, there's things that I spend my money on that other people won't, and there are things that other people spend their money on that I would never. So again, financial journey is really all about you and really cutting your cloth to fit your what you could afford, really. And so I'm excited about this book. I really enjoyed watching him on Netflix, and I've seen a couple of his episodes on YouTube and also enjoy it. I'm looking forward to gaining some good strategies around money and how to better manage my family's resources. So there are 5 books. The next one is Effortless by Greg McKeown. He also wrote Essentialism, and I actually I have Essentialism here. And Essentialism for me was really very helpful in terms of really trying to have a more minimal lifestyle. I'm a maximalist. I like a lot of everything, so which sometimes is not a good thing. So this was just really a good book around focusing on the things that are important, the things that are essential. So I guess once you've done that, then everything becomes effortless. So I'm excited about this book. It's, making it easier to do what matters most. My goal for 2024 is to curate a life that is effortless, that is comfortable, that I enjoy, and that everyone around me want to be a part of. And so everything that I've been doing in terms of even, you'll see a video that I may post before after this, which is the 24 things in 2024 that we need to do. Everything that I do is more around how can we better ourselves and better our lives, and what can I do today to make myself better. So I'm excited about reading this book. Now, and then the last book, and I should add, I don't have Brene Brown. I think I mentioned that in the beginning of the video that I don't have Brene Brown on the list. I absolutely love her. And in my fantasy world where I reside, she's my best friend. But she's not on this list yet. I may add her to some of what I'll be reading at some point, maybe later in the year. But right now, my goal for now is just really to focus more on kind of like the practical things that I need to do. So the last is Atomic Habits. And everybody, if you're alive, you've heard this book. In fact, I've started reading it and I've annotated some, and I've also taken notes on it. So Atomic Habits for me is just the little practical things that you can do every single day to improve your life. So think about things that you want to accomplish and think about it in terms of compound interest, right? Like, why did you pay $400,000 in interest for a $200,000 house? Okay, that's extreme. But you know what I mean related to compound interest. And think of that in terms of the things that you want to accomplish as well, that little things done consistently make a big difference in the long term. So for me, as I'm reading this book, and honestly, I was reading it and also I was even taking notes, is that there are things that I would like to accomplish. And I can't, do everything all at once, but really little things, even as we look to reset our homes. What are some of the little things that you could do every day? Which is why I love the Fly Lady's approach to cleaning. Kind of like, having zones and doing a little bit every single day in specific zones. And once you do that, by the end of the month, your whole house is clean, and then you start back in the next zone, and you do little. And that's just with everything. If you want to lose weight, which I do, my goal next year is to become healthier. I started a weight loss journey back in August, and I'm doing great. I'm down 35 pounds. My goal is to lose a lot more. And it's been just being consistent with the little things. It's not like I'm not starving myself. I'm not eating certain things. I'm not doing any fad, anything. All I'm doing is just being consistent and making little adjustments. For example, I realized that I drink way too much coffee and way too much wine. So I had to stop drinking way too much coffee and way too much wine. And that helped. And even though women, we joke around about the wine that we drink and the coffee that we drink, sometimes we do it because we need it just kind of as a stimulant. I know that, at least for me, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I was just drinking coffee because I needed coffee to function, because I just had so much going on at work and then having children and everything else. It was just, the coffee just gave me what I needed. But now my life hasn't changed, and I'm not drinking coffee as much. I'm walking a little bit more, so I do get some stimulation from sunshine. At least I'm getting that from being outside and getting some sunshine. So that's important. But yeah, Atomic Habits is a good book to read. So yeah, these are the 5 books that I will be reading. 5 nonfiction books that I'll be reading sometime next year. Again, thank you for joining my channel. This is Vlogmas. We'll be doing a video or a short every day in December. So hopefully join, and also like, share, subscribe. It's a new channel. I think I have 2 subscribers so far, just my son and somebody else, I think. So definitely subscribe, join the channel, join the fun, leave me comments. You know, you guys, you're new, you're part of the OG, so definitely if you want to kind of, it's a good time to kind of link up with me, get to know me, because you are part of my OGs right now. Thank you, girlfriend. Chat with you later. Bye.